Now, if the point, if the gap is a very small, then diffraction occurs maximum. If the gap is increased, then diffraction reduces. So basically, diffraction is maximum if it's kind of a point source. It's a very small source, and if it's big, then diffraction. Now, this is what happens here. Now we have got 2 point sources. Like it's this, there are 2 point sources, and we very small, and we have interference pattern. There is a maxima and a minima. This is a node, and this is an anti-node. So we have got a max constructive, destructive here, and constructive here, destructive, constructive, destructive, and constructive. If you this is when the slit size is increased, you get this kind of diffraction is reduced, though it is there, but you see the central maxima, that is this only. So if you keep on increasing, this will lambda by a. If you increase this, the lambda by a decreases, and this goes on decreasing. Now this is what happens when you have got. He says if a becomes small, then the diffraction pattern will become flat and interference, because the diffraction will increase now, and they will start interfering with each other. So we observe the, if it's very small, if the a is small, then it becoming it's like becoming this a is small. So these two will then start interfering more, and the diffraction pattern will disappear and interference will appear. So this kind of pattern will, this kind of thing will happen if the a's are small. both if both the slit sizes are very small, then you will get this pattern. And if you increase, he says, if you increase the size, this, then this is the diffraction. So if a is more, uh, this is what you will get: more of diffraction, less of interference inside. And if you reduce a, then you will get more of this. It will become flat. It will become very small. The diffraction pattern will become flat, and you will have the interference pattern. It will become flat, and more of interference will happen. So this is because depends on the d by a ratio. And this you can understand, if it's the gap is small, then more of diffraction, both the diffractions are meeting. And if the gap is big, basically you have just a central maxima, and very less from the other side. Like there's another slit, and it's less interference happening only inside this. You'll have this kind of is a, because the it's not bending too much, so the light is not going to the other parts. So we get this kind of pattern.